Yes. Who is talking? Tolin. Yes, Tolin. Just 1 minute, Tolin. Yes. Okay. We are talking. Okay. Now we will make a revision. Thank you, Selma. Okay, Tolin, do you want to talk to tell me anything before we start? Tolin. Yes. Yes. Inshallah. Of course, every worksheet I will send the answers, inshallah, for you. Thank you, girls. Now, girls, we are talking about the all lessons that we will study for the math exam. If you want to tell me anything, use the chat box, please. Let's start with our worksheet or our final revision today, the final one. So, the first exam sorry, the first lesson, as you asked me, Selma, it's about the opposite and the opposite of the opposite. So let's solve the first question. This worksheet I sent it yesterday, I think, on the group. So let's all the worksheet and the answers, you can find it on the platform in your accounts. So write the opposite of the opposite of the integer. You know that the opposite of any number equals the same number. So let's see with Asma. Yes, Asma, what is the opposite of negative 20? Very good. It's also negative 20 because the opposite, you have to save it. Thank you, Asma. The opposite of any number equals the same number with the same sign. The opposite of any number equals the same number. Okay? Now, what is the opposite of 95? Lamar, open the mic. Lamar? Yes, what is the opposite of 95? Lamar, again, the opposite of any number equals the same number. When I have double opposite, that's mean it will be the same number. 95. Why? Because I explain it for you on the number line, and I will explain it again for the last time. If I have this 0 point and I have 1 and here I have negative 1. Okay, if I am standing on the point for the one number, number 1, and I want the opposite of the 1. The opposite for the 1 is negative 1. The opposite of the opposite, that's mean the opposite of the negative 1 is 1. So you have to double the operation. This is the first opposite and this is the second one. That's why I told you the opposite of any number equals the same number. Please save it or write it as a note in your book. Write it as a note. The opposite of any number equals the same number. Now, graph the integer and its opposite on the number line. This number is negative 6. So I have to put the number line first, then I will locate the number. This is the number line and this is the 0 point here, right here in the middle. Now let me ask here Jana Muhammad. Negative 6, it will be on the right side or on the left side of 0? Yes, dear, negative 6. It will positive side. Look, I want I want to locate negative 6. It will be on the right of 0 or on the left of 0? On the left, very good. In the negative side. So I have to count here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. This is negative 6. What is the opposite of negative 6, Jana? Jana? The opposite of negative 6. Yes, I want you to give me the number. What is the opposite of negative 6? Very good. Very good. Okay, I will write this positive again. Positive 6. So if I want to locate this number on the number line, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. This is positive 6 right here. This is the first number, and this is the opposite for the number. Thank you, Jenna. Thank you, dear. Now I want to compare the numbers, right? Greater or smaller or equal. So what about negative 4 and negative 5, Lena? Yes, dear, negative 4 and negative 5. Very good. Negative 4 is the bigger one. Excellent. Why? Because if you can see the number line, this is negative 1, this is negative 2, this is negative 3, this is negative 4, and this is negative 5. According to the direction told me this is the greater direction. So negative 4 greater than negative 5. And as I said, thank you, Lena. As I said, uh, if I have two negative numbers, the smaller number is the greater value. That's me. Negative 4 greater than negative 5. What about 0 and negative 1? Yes, Yusra. Which one is the greater? 0. Excellent. According to the number line, 0 greater than negative 1. Thank you, dear. Now, all of you finished, girls? Did you write the answers? Okay. Let's move now to the next exercise. I will erase those first. Okay. Now order the numbers from least to greatest. Okay. Of course, the order will be in the exam, so you have to focus on the order. It's from the least to the greatest or from the greatest to the least. I told you when you want to order, you have to use the number line, of course. It's easier than doing the order by using your mind. So first thing, I will locate the numbers on the number line. Okay, first number will be 3, so it will be on the right side of 0, 1, 2, and here this is 3. Negative 2, it will be on the left side of 0, 1, and this is negative 2. Negative 7 also, I have to count negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, negative 5, negative 6, and negative 7. This is negative 7. The order is from the least to the greatest. That's mean I will use the direction for the greatness. Now if I want to write the answers, yes, Tolin, open the mic, give me the correct order. Very good. Then yes, the greatest one is 3. Very good. Thank you, Tolin. Now state whether the numbers are on the same or opposite sides of 0. Yes, Selma, open the mic. Yes, dear, I want you to tell me those numbers are on the same side or on the opposite sides. Negative 2.4, 2.3. Excellent, opposite side. Why? Because one number is negative and the other is positive. That's mean they are in the opposite side. If I have two numbers and those two numbers with different uh, signs, so they are in the opposite sides. If I have two numbers with the same sign, that's mean two numbers positive or two numbers negative, so that's mean on the same side. So those numbers in the opposite sides. Now I want to compare with the numbers greater, smaller, or equal. The first two numbers is 0.1 and negative 1.9. Okay, Farah, open the mic. Farah, open the mic. Okay, let's see, Rijan, open the mic, dear. Yes, I want to compare those two numbers, 0.1 and negative 1.9. Which one is the greater? Excellent. Why? Yes, this one, you mean this one is positive, not negative. 0.1 is positive, and this one is negative. That's mean the positive number will be greater than the negative one, right? Thank you, Rejan. Now, Farah, where are you? Where are you? Yes. I want to compare now between 2 over 5 and 0.5. Okay. If I want to compare between those numbers, I will use the number line like this. And this is 1. What about 0.5? It will be between which two numbers, Farah? Very good. In the middle. This is 0.5. Now, 2.2 over 5, also between. Very good. So I have to locate 2 over 5. I have to divide the distance between 0 and 1 into 5 equal parts, like this. And count just 2 parts. So this is 1 and 2. This is 2 over 5. So according to the number line, which one is the greater? Very good. 0.5 is greater than 2 over 5. Excellent. Thank you, Farah. Now you finished, girls? If you finish, please type 1 in the chat. Okay. Now let's move to number 7. I want to order here the numbers from the greatest to the least. So to order the numbers from the greatest to the least, I have to put the numbers on the number line. Okay, this is 0. This is 1. And this is 2. And this is -1. Okay. Okay, girls, what's wrong, huh? You are talking on the chat together. Okay, I will locate the first number, which is 1.82. I want to order the numbers from the greatest to the least. The first one, 1.82. That's mean this is a decimal number, positive 1, that's mean on the right side of 0, between 1 and 2. Of course, to count here, I have to locate the number, I have to count after 1, 8 parts from 10 parts. So you have to divide this distance into 10 equal parts, like this. Okay, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Count 8. That's mean after 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is the point. 1.82. What about -2/5? -2/5, it's between 0 and -1. Between 0 and -1, I have to divide this distance into 5 equal parts. Like this. And I have to count 2 parts of 5 parts. So let's count 1, 2. This is the point. -2/5. Now, what about 4/5? 4/5, positive number. It will be on the right side of 0, between 0 and 1. I have to divide this distance into 5 equal parts also. Now, I have to count 4 parts of 5 from 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is the point that represent 4/5. Now, I have to focus, girls, on the order. The order from what? From the greatest to the least, okay? From the greatest to the least. That's mean what? From the greatest to the least. That's mean this is the direction. From the greatest to the least. Okay. Siba, open the mic and give me the correct order. Siba? Yes, give me the correct order. Hmm? Hmm? No, not the same, Johara. 2/5. Yes, dear, thank you. Okay, so it's not the same because look, we make those numbers opposite, okay? Now, girls, you finished, I think. So this is the order. I want you to focus when you want to order the numbers, okay? Which one you don't understand? Which one? Question 7. Okay, look, we locate the numbers on the number line. This is very easy, I think, for you, because I told you each number, it will be between which two numbers? 1.82, 1.82, it will be between 1 and 2 on the right side of 0. Negative 2 over 5, it's negative, so it will be on the left side of 0, between 0 and negative 1. 4 over 5, it will be between 0 and 1, on the right side of 0. So the order from the greatest to the least, you have to save the direction. This is the direction for the greatest to the least, because you know that when we move like this way on that number line, the number becomes greater. So I want the opposite, I want from the greatest, so I have to start from this point and then I have to move to this point to take the least. So that's mean we choose 1.82, then 4 over 5, then negative 2 over 5. Of course, I have to write the numbers like this from the left to the right. Now find the absolute value. Yes, Mariam? Here, very easy, I think. This question will be easy for you on the exam. Yes, what is the absolute value for negative 8? Thank you, Mariam. Okay. Who didn't answer? Yes, Joanna, open the mic. What is the absolute value for 16? Excellent, 16 also. Thank you. Now I will erase those girls and then I will continue. Now I want to compare between those two numbers. Who didn't answer? Yes, Jenna. Open the mic and compare between negative 16 and the absolute value for negative 16. Which one is the greater? Yes. What is the absolute value for negative 16? Very good. So which one is the greater? Very good. This one. Thank you, dear. Now, Rina, compare between 20 and the absolute value for 20. The absolute value, it's 20, right? So the numbers are equal. Very good. Thank you. Now I want to order from least to greatest. I want to order from the least to the greatest according to the absolute value. The absolute value for negative 1, first thing I will write the value for each number. The absolute value for negative 1, it's 1. The absolute value for negative 3, it's 3. The absolute value for 7, it's 7. And then the absolute value for negative 5, it's 5. Okay? If I want to order those numbers from the least to the greatest, who didn't answer, girls? Who didn't answer? Raise your hands, please. Lina, you answered? Lina? Okay. So answer with me the last one. Negative 1, negative 3, 7. I have here to order from the least to greatest. From least to greatest. So what is the least number? The least number is negative 1 in the absolute value. Very good. Then, very good. Then, negative 3. then the absolute value for -5. Okay, I'm sorry, I will write it again because there is no space. So -1, then -3, or the absolute value for -3, then the absolute value for -5, then the absolute value for 7. Very good. So thank you, Lina. Thank you, dear. So this is the answer, girls. So I hope everything will be easy for you.